Hello everyone, my name is Quanta and welcome to this video. Today we will take a look at Olaf the Berserker's new kit after this patch. I will fill on the patch number right here somewhere because I don't know it in my head. I want to talk about this because Olaf got a significantly rework that I think is really worth to look upon. And there are also some other changes that we are gonna check into as well. So looking at his abilities right here, his passive is unchanged. His undertow though is changed, so it now got a higher slow than before. The percentage of slow is higher than before. The duration is shorter than before. It slows up to a maximum of 2 seconds. Before it was always 2.5 seconds. And the slow decayed after the 2.5 seconds. Now it does not. It slows for 35% up to 2 seconds, and then after those 2 seconds it just disappears right away. They also changed now so the slow is longer, up to a 2 seconds maximum, the further it travels.
To plunder.
So if it travels at max range, it's gonna be a 2 second slow. If it only travels at the minimum range, it's gonna be a 1 second slow. And that's also one thing they've actually changed. So it's got a minimum range. You can see right here, I pointed my foot and I throw, and it actually throws way over there. So they added a minimum range, so you cannot throw on your feet anymore, so you pick it up automatically. They also changed it, so if you use the Q in monster areas, not minions, just monster areas, you get unit ignore collision. So we're gonna go here and aggro the blue one. You can see I got unit collision. If I throw my axe, I ignore it. I run right through it. As long as the axe is out and for a short time afterwards, I get unit collision. I just ignore it. Now you can see I do not ignore it. So just for a short time after I actually throw the axe, just to be able to pick it up, just so you can still use the Q in the jungle. It's gonna be really annoying if you do like wolf camps and you stand like here and things. Yeah, it can be hard to get to the actual axe. And they also made it so the axe actually can't get in areas where you can't get. If I'm trying to throw the axe here, it's actually gonna be stuck in the wall. So here I can actually, I'm gonna wait for the mana, and I believe I can actually just throw it on my foot as long as I'm facing a wall that is thick enough. There we go. If it's not thick enough, for example, like here maybe, you will probably just throw the axe over at these kind of areas. Same with here, and yeah. So you cannot throw the axes towards terrain where you cannot walk. Next up is his W, the Vicious Strikes. It's been significantly changed, and this is probably the biggest change in Olaf's kit, and it's probably the change that really benefits him the most. Now, upon activation, for 6 seconds, Olaf gains lifesteal and attack speed, based on rank of course. This is a rank 4, so you can see the numbers there. He also, during the activation time, gets 1% increased healing from all resources for every 2.5 health missing. You can also use this extra HP regen with potions and lifesteal and stuff like that, or just increase regeneration overall. As you could see, I increased my regen from 2.8 to 3.3 just by pure extra regen. This can be really good if you got like Warmogs or Spirit Visage or just lifesteal and just hit on them. It's gonna be really good. So the Vicious Strikes no longer increase his attack damage based on his maximum HP. It no longer gives him spell vamp anymore, which is gonna be quite a nerf towards the jungle, because before Olaf very wanted to use his W before he smited, because you get HP back from smite if you got spell vamp. You no longer got spell vamp from the W, which means it's a nerf towards smite, and you no longer get HP back from doing the undertow like you did before. Since, yeah, it goes on spell vamp. Next up is his E, his Reckless Swing. It works basically like before. It's not big of a change. but they changed some bits of this which I really like. I'm gonna move away, or I'm gonna tank minions like shit. Okay, so the first thing here. The base damage is lower than before, and the cooldown reduction is higher than before. But they added a scaling. So now it actually scales with AD throughout the game, so you can actually buy AD to do more damage with it. They also made so once you hit a target, you reduce the cooldown by 1 second per hit. They also changed it so that if you last hit with it, it costs no HP. The last change is his ultimate Ragnarok. It passively gives armor and magic resist. It increases by 10 per rank. His activate is pretty much the same. He still removes all crowd controls and becomes immune to them for 6 seconds. But the big change here is that while it's activated, you don't get the extra armor magic resist anymore from the passive. But instead, you get extra attack damage. 40, 60, and 80 attack damage. That's the ranks right there. And that's the kit for Olaf. I really like it. It really opens up for a more bruiser build than a pure tank with Atmas. And just do more damage. It's no longer like a hit and run in the laning phase, which I believe is better. His Berserker should go really like all out and just target you out really ferociously, and no longer the throw the axe on your foot, which was just stupid. Really like the changes overall, and I will have a video up where I play Olaf and show in game example build and everything about how I think I would play him. But definitely more of a bruise build. He gains so much more from attack damage now than before, but definitely you need to go quite tanky. You need to get in there and actually do damage. But other than that, I love these changes, and we will also take a look at some other features. What I would also like to show you this patch is some changes to the turrets and the option menu. We start off with the turrets. They now got items, so you can actually see what they got. So if you're wondering, like, why did that last turret shot do so much more damage? Why did it suddenly kill me? It's because they got this thing, penetration bullet. It gives 30% armor penetration, you cannot dodge it, and the turret deals 25% more damage each time it strikes a champion. So there is a reason why the last do more damage. And you can actually see also the unique passive that heated up. After the turret is fully heated by the warming up passive thingy, consecutive attacks against the same champion deals 25% additional damage, which is really good. So you can actually see why it got that. It also got this backdooring thingy, so when there are no nearby enemy minions, it gains extra armor magic resist. So it's way harder for me to just go up on this turret and start killing it. Of course it's my turn now, but it will have this extra armor magic resist, which will make it super tanky. They also got the vision, and they also got a symbol, so for new players and everything, they actually can see that, okay, they can see invisible units in a 1000 vision radius. I have no absolute idea what that is. I'm thinking that that's the same range that it can see. If there are no minions here, you can see that here you can see a line. It might be that you can see there's fog between here. It might be that like this is the vision line. So there is everything you see, and there is a summon up on that as well. Can see invisible units, 30% armor penetration, deals bonus damage to champion with each consecutive shot. Another thing that turret got that is not listed here is of course the extra armor and magic resist bonus that they got early stage of the game, but they also, I'm actually gonna go here and start out attacking this creep because I don't want this turret to fall. But they also got another thing with this, they increased the attack damage over time. So at the start it got 152, and it started getting some attack damage increased over time. Now it got 32 plus extra attack damage, which is max. This one you can see got another 68 right now, which is probably max for that one. I'm not 100% sure. This one's got an extra 68, but you can see it's also got an extra 20 more damage than this one, just base. and these ones as well got the plus 68 damage. So they all increase damage over time, but this one is a maximum of 32, these ones are a maximum of 68, I believe. I don't think they stack anymore. It's 24 minutes in the game. I don't think they stack anymore. I think it's 68. They also changed the interface here. It looks way more smoother. I like the interface layout better. You got a surrender vote down there instead of going into more option and everything, so it's easier to access. Or you just right slash surrender, or the slash for fate, which is FF. But they added this, which is really cool. It's a smart casting thing. So these things here adds smart cast, or now called quick cast. If you don't know what that is, now I got normal cast. This is my Q. I press Q once and I get this circle. You can also of course make it so you got a line. Let's do that. But I prefer to have the circle.
The might of Lockfar
If I change this, press that, which stands for the quick cast, and press Q, I throw it away immediately to where my cursor is. I do not get the aim thingy. So that is smart cast. Most of you already know that, but yeah. And I think this is really good because before you had to go to the hotkeys menu and scroll down, it was super hard to find whatever. Here you can just smart-cast whatever ability you want at any given time. It's super easy. You also got this, which enables normal cast on all or quick cast on all. So if some friend are borrowing your computer and everything, and they want quick cast, then they just go like that. And you go into the game and start using an ability and go like, oh shit, he quick cast, he changed the option on my computer. You can just go in there and do like that. Boom. It's that easy. Love that feature. It's really good. And they definitely, this is a big improvement. You can also click on the actual letter here to change whatever you want it to be to. If I press like S right now, it would be S. So now I would throw the axe with S. That's not what I want to do, so I'm gonna restore to default. You can actually scroll down here and you got other things like that will take more in detail you don't usually get into, but this is amazing. I love this feature. So that's everything I'm gonna cover up with this patch. It was nothing really big that I felt like needed a shout out. But Olaf really got a new kit that really fits him better, and I thought I would take my time to actually check them through, and I really wanted to talk about these kind of changes as well. You can see the turrets and these interface thingies, which is way better than before. It looks way smoother and everything. I will soon get a video of Olaf in a normal game. It will probably be a ranked game, but whatever. In an actual game, so you can actually see the changes in action. And if you like this video and find it informative, please subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment. It really helps out a lot. And I will see you next time.